I recorded my first song in '96. I was still in high school. I did the showdown. You, oh Lord. Please edit that out. He was one. Oh Lord. Okay, I was.
Our producer wasn't born.
Oh, where? Okay.
When did you fall in love with music?
I was born loving music, man.
Uh-huh.
Ever since I can remember. My dad had the largest collection of music in the house. So I grew up listening to all sorts of music. So we're chilling in the reception. I'm seeing Johnny of Keshaka just passed. Kidogo kidogo kama Keshaka. Kidogo kidogo Roba. I was going nuts. I could not believe. Because that time it was like... It's like you're watching Lost Boys walking through your living room.
Legends pass around.
I'm like, what? I'm going nuts. Elaine came to Nairobi, but we didn't meet. But I reached out to her management, and I was like, I'd like to work with her. Elaine was like, okay, send the idea. We see if I like it. I look at my phone. I see I've gotten a Dropbox, and I looked. I'm seeing stems. You guy, I've never kimbiat. I listened to the vocals. I flipped.
What should we expect?
Come ready to listen to the past, present, and future.
Nice. Welcome to another episode of Hedgehog Unplugged podcast. Today we have a legend in the building. Karibu sana wewe.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Been a minute.
How are you?
Nico, I'm alright. Nico too. I've been kind of busy. Just came off a short tour of the US. Seattle was amazing, man. We did a big show. We did two great shows up there.
Nice.
So
How was it?
It was fun. The weather is more favorable this time
than winter.
But I was there in November, and my guy, we were dying with that.
It's cold.
Thanksgiving was not funny, man.
I remember there's a time we went to state tour, and I was in Atlanta, and it was just beginning of November.
Yes, that's the worst.
So I had carried my... I thought it was like Nairobi.
The weather at that time.
And look for sweaters.
And me, I think I've had like 3 or 4 tours around that Thanksgiving time. So for me this time summer was just, it was everything, man. That was the vibes.
Nice one. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Like, when did you fall in love with music?
Music, man.
Yeah.
I was born loving music, man. Ever since I can remember. My dad had the largest collection of music in the house.
Nice one.
On vinyl. So I grew up listening to all sorts of music. You name it, from country music, you name it, like Don Williams to Kenny Rogers,
nice one.
to Elvis, Charlie Pride, Boney M, ABBA. Then now the Jacksons, MJ himself, King. So I grew up listening to a lot of that music, and then I think first time I decided I want to do this, it was when I watched Michael Jackson perform on Motown 25. So my mom came from the UK, and she brought me the VHS tape. For those who don't know what VHS please Google. Please Google. There's this part of the show where he performed with his brothers, Jackson 5, and then they cleared their set, and then he was like, and then they exited the stage, and he remained, and he was like, I love performing with my brothers, Jermaine and Randy and everyone, but most of all, I love performing the new songs. And then he did Billie Jean. That was it. Nice. I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to be on that stage. So I remember the first tape I ever owned was actually a reggae tape, an audio cassette.
Was my next question. Where did influence of reggae and dancehall come?
My first ever album that I owned was a Don Carlos tape, and it's my sister who got it for me, and that's how I fell in love with reggae, man. Songs like Black History, Music Crave, Harvest Time. It was a classic album, so I fell in love with the genre. The more I got into it, I started listening to Lucky Dube.
What year is this?
This was you know how old I am. Huh? I think it was like what, 89.
89.
Yes, I was rocking with Don Carlos at that time. 88, 89.
Yeah.
I was working with Don Carlos already, and then now, right about 90s when I came across Yellow Man, Shabarang. So now dancehall started coming in, and I kept on listening to it. I kept, the more you listen to it, the more you learn the lingo. Came in Snow, Bonds Americans. I remember some guys in primary school used to come and say, "But rap for us, Nini Informer," because I'm the one who used to.
This is Dago.
No, this is before Dago. This was Thika Road Christian School, TRCS. So I'm the only one who could be able to rap Informer back then. So it was a thing. Guys were like, we're seeing the skills. Hope this leads somewhere. In high school, I joined Dago. I was in Ditches. I formed my first a cappella group called Soul Pack.
So when do you get your there's this influence of dancehall and Nini, but have you started singing?
I have. By the time you're learning how to mimic and so it's more of emulating somebody's sound.
Nice one.
So at that point I was really good in doing Snow. I felt, trust me, his first album, 12 Inches of Snow, I think I knew the whole album, man. So that's where I really got my dancehall flow influence.
Nice one.
Back then. When I was getting to class 6, 7, 8, there's when now Bonge Americans came in, and now the Sing J vibe started coming in. The singing and then the DJ combining both.
Nice one.
I got more into singing now when I got into high school because I joined the school choir. And I was also part of the band as well, the brass band.
So you played an instrument?
That one was stress, but I was more of a leader when I joined the band.
Nice one. So did you do music in high school? Did you study music?
I was in music club, so basically. But I didn't study. Yes, and so I was in the school choir. That was quite an exciting part of my life, actually. When I was still in the choir, we still form an a cappella group now. When I was in high school, called Soul Pack. About 4 to 5 guys, and we started, just performing in school.
Nice.
And in fact, Soul Pack is what now gave me my experience, the experience I needed to be on stage. Because I remember the first time I ever performed on stage. Was in Dago, I think on the Sunday service, and I had freaked out, bruh. By the time I was off that stage, my shirt
was wet.
My shirt was wet. I swear, man. So I think about my stage fright got
ended there.
Yeah,
who are you vibing to? How is the Kenyan music scene at that time?
So before that, at that point, wow. Listen, while I was still in primary school, just heading now to high school, there was groups like Akina 5 Alive were doing their thing.
Nice.
5 Alive, Eric and the gang. Heartstone came later, but there was a hip hop group called Zigzag. Two rappers.
This is before Kalamashaka.
This was before K-Shaka. Check on a group. I don't know if you find it online, but there's a group called Zigzag. And then they were amazing. And
was
then
they doing dancehall or
it was hip hop?
Hip hop.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, locally. And Zanaziki, akina Suzanne Kibukosia back then. Suzanne Gashukia. We grew up listening to them. You know what I mean? So they really inspired us back then as well. Now, when I was going through high school, closer towards the end, there was Hardstone doing his thing. Back then, there was Hardstone, there was Shades of Black, there was K-Shaka doing the thing, Nikki as well. So, and I remember while I was in high school saying, I'm going to get to work with a producer of these artists.
Wow, nice.
And I said, if I'm not going to work with the best, I'd rather not do it. So high school was good. So the performance thing started in high school. I started touring actually with Soul Pack, different schools. And even now, the head of the music club used to say, you and your group, can you come and perform? Because now he's trying to floss with us, like he's our manager. Like, surely. Like, oh, man. Anyway, so we started signing autographs pretty early in life, man. Back then. Then, now I started really getting into writing while I was in high school. I had books and books of songs, man, that I had written. And I remember guys used to come guys from all the streams used to come after prep time. They used to come to my class and surround my desk, and all the hardest rappers used to come through trying to see who's the best rapper in the stream. And
so I'm hearing there's a lot of hip-hop influence first before
from the listening so because now everybody else was a rapper apart from me. Because now everybody used to come and see who try and see who's the hardest rapper. And then I was the only dude who used to sing R&B and fuse it with the dancehall thing. And that's where now that Love Child thing came from. It's like this ladies man trying to sumbua us. So that's how Wyre the Love Child came.
Nice.
Started in high school. Shortly after high school, I what did I do? I remember doing my first competition, featuring in my it was called the Showdown.
The Showdown.
Yeah, and back then it was True Black Entertainment who used to organize it. Formerly Shilton, then turned to True Black, and I performed. It's like
Big Kev.
Yes, Big Kev. Yeah, back then, and I performed at that, and I won my category. And so I was like, okay, clearly I'm destined to do this.
Nice. Where was it?
It was at Splash. Splash Water World. So that went well, and now, I mean, shortly after.
What year is this?
That was 98.
Interesting.
That was 98. I recorded my first song in 96. I was still in high school. Yeah, but I never released it. I recorded like 2-3 jams back then. So yeah, 98. I did the Showdown. Oh Lord, please edit that out. He was one. Oh Lord. Okay,
Our producer wasn't born.
Oh, where? Okay. Moving on swiftly. So where was I? Showdown. Showdown. So I won the category.
This is after high school.
This was like that December after high school. Nice. It was like a leavers thingy happening, and I performed and I won my category. So there's actually a very famous picture of mine doing the rounds where Big Ted.
Oh, I've seen that photo. Just that.
So that was my award I was receiving. Yes. And then guys started dissing me. That was Ted's coat. So I was actually receiving my award for winning that category.
Nice.
And that was like in KICC. The offices were in KICC somewhere.
I hope you'll get that photo and put it.
I know. That's why I said it, because I know you'll put it. So that went pretty well. Shortly after, I pursued mass communication and media studies because I wanted to do something that was close to production. And music I had decided from back then. So now what happened is while I was still studying that, I was trying to pursue the music side of things. So I hooked up with two friends of mine who are at that point were managing a group called MGC, called Mystical Ghetto Cores. One of the members of the group was Kajairo, by the way. He was a serious rapper back then. And these two guys who approached me, one of them was Faki Liwali. The other one was called Patrick. We linked up, they auditioned me.
Faki was performing?
No, Faki was now into management.
Already at that time?
He's been doing this for a minute. Yeah. He came through, him and Patrick, they auditioned me. They came to my home. And they auditioned me. I can't remember. I was holding my mic, the remote control as my microphone.
Interesting.
Performing and dancing in front. Oh, jeez. This journey has been quite the journey. And that's how we started working with them. Shortly after, I think we parted ways because I think Faki now continued working with MGC, and I continued working with Patrick. So we set off to do a demo because I really wanted to see what I can do to put together as a demo for Ted Josiah. Ted was like now, man, wow. Ted was like Pharrell.
Big
that time
big
at his prime, you know, because he was working with K Shaka, he was working with all the big artists at that point. He had worked with Hearthstone, you know what I mean? And I remember I said in high school, if I'm not going to work with the best, I'd rather not do it.
Is this Blue Zebra?
This was even before Blue Zebra. That time he had his own unit called Audio Vault. Him, David Maravi, and Mike Roba. So we put together a demo with Pato, and then off we went to his studio to drop off the demo. So I'll never forget that day because the caretaker, so we knocked at the gate. The caretaker, jeez, he didn't even open the gate. He put his face through the latch for the gate. You know, you put your hand. That's where you put his face. It felt like punching a guy. And I'm like, what are you doing? So I'm like, we're here to see Ted. We'd like to give him a demo. And he's like, Ted, Ayuko. But you know, somehow through the gate you could see Ted's car parked. I'm like, come on, man, why are you doing this, man? So what we did, we just left our demo, we left our contact, everything, and you know, we left it in God's hands. So 2 weeks after that, I got a call on my landline.
Wow.
Gen Z, I can Google that as well again. on my landline. That one. Although that was for
the one.
was on there. And they're like, hey, is this Wyre? I'm like, yes. I'm calling from Audio Vault, and Ted Josiah would like to see you on such and such a day. I'm like, really? Okay, cool. So I called Pato quickly on the landline again. Yo, can I Ted have hollered, man? We need to next week. So the following week came, me and Pato linked up, we went. So we're chilling in the reception, and I'm seeing Johnny of Keshaka just passed. Kidogo kama Keshaka. Kidogo Roba, I was going nuts. I could not believe, because that time it was like it's like you're watching Lost Boys walking through your living.
Legends pass around.
I'm like, what? I'm going nuts. And after about 2 hours, about an hour of waiting, because they were in a session. So I think when they were done is when now they sent for me to be called. So me and Pato, we entered. So when we entered the studio, first the studio was beautiful. Ted went all out in building studios back then, man. Beautiful studio. So I found Ted and found he was seated with Ambrose Mandogodiji back then, because that time I think he was like his protege. I said, what's up? He asked who is who. I introduced myself, introduced Pato. We sat down. We talked a bit. He was like, you know what? I listened to your demo, and I didn't even tell Keshaka this, but your demo was tight. It was dope. I loved it.
Question before: how did you make this demo?
We recorded it in a studio in Buruburu. Buruburu. I forgot the name of the studio. But one of those studios where they record, the choirs come in, they record quickly, the quick demos, tapes out.
Have you gotten into production this time? Because I know
at that point I was playing keyboard. I was playing piano for a bit. Production bit came in a bit later. So he was like, sorry, where was I?
He has listened to the demo. It's tight.
He
loves it.
So I was like, I'm like, thank you. You know, I'm trying to look. I'm trying to keep it gangster. You know, inside I'm doing backflips. I'm like, this is Kenya's biggest East Africa's biggest producer telling me this. So I was so excited, man. I was like, thank you, man. So he's like, you know what? Come see me in about 2 weeks, and let's see what we can work on.
Nice one.
So sure enough, I was back in 2 weeks, and that's when we started. We worked on my first single, Sikiza. That was an R&B single, and I remember there's a challenge he gave me. He told me at the climax of this song. So I wrote it there. I did it. I voiced, and the climax of the song is like, we need some proper climax in this one. Do for me sort of like a twister kind of rap thing. I told him, say less. Mimi nani andika nini studio voiced. He loved it. So that was my first single, and it dropped the same week with Nameless's Mega Rider, because he recorded it there as well.
Nice.
Kaz had a song called KAZ, and then there's an R&B artist called Murani as well. So that was the beginning of my journey.
Nice.
So while still doing my studies, I requested.
Is Skiza anywhere online?
Yes, it was actually on my. We also we included in it as part of the first album for Necessary Noise also, but it's also out as a single as well. That's all you find.
We've not yet gotten to Necessary Noise. We're heading there.
Yeah. So when I was studying my mass comm, I was like, listen.
Where did you do your mass comm?
Institute of Communication Studies and Development. So I told them, listen, I'd love to do my internship at Audio Vault. They were a bit skeptical at first, but when they heard what I was trying to do, like, okay. So I went and asked, can I do an internship? Yeah. So I was like, they were like, okay, this is you're going to be our first intern, so let's do it. Let's see. It was such a blessing for me, because now that for me is what made me grow as an artist.
Nice. Being in that space,
learning the production, learning how to package an artist for this market, learning how to do that, to produce adverts, learning the copywriting of just the whole process, man. Creating corporate signature tunes, writing for other artists, ghostwriting as well. And it was that time span where I managed to produce for quite a number of artists. I produced for Prezzo, I produced for the Red Sun at some point, Alahola, quite a number of artists from back then. So it was quite the experience for me, man. Now around the same time, Nazizi was also in recording at the same studio. And she had dropped her single for Mama Nataka Kuwa Rapa.
Had you met before, or that's when you?
We hadn't met before. But now when I started frequenting there as a producer is when I got to meet her. And I was like, but when we got to link up, I was like, I like your sound. And she was like, I like your sound too. Let's see what we can do together. That's when we talked to Ted. And he told me, listen, we would like to do a project together with Nas. He was like, okay, let's see what we can work on. He started working on the beat. Around that same time, another artist used to frequent the studio at that point. And we ended up putting him on that same song that myself and Nas were on. And that was K-Rapt. Yeah. So K-Rapt, because K-Rapt was trying to get a deal also with at Audio Vault Studios. So the first original unit was myself, Nazizi, and K-Rapt. We recorded the song. No, it wasn't even. We were just trying to figure out this thing.
Interesting.
This collabo thing. And we recorded the song. I remember us rehearsing, trying to see what we can do on stage with it. But we never got to release it. Ted was quite the perfectionist.
He looks like
he's was a perfectionist. He's like, what? I'm not getting what I'm looking for yet. So let's see if we can work on something else. Continue working on more tracks. But now I think at that point now, K-Rap started becoming less frequent at the studio. I think he managed to get a deal with Ogopa at that point. So myself and Naz, we continue working on the project, and we. During those sessions, Ted managed to work on the beat for Clang Clang. That was the very first Necessary Noise single. So Naz did her part, I did my part, and Ted was like, "Man, this beat, this song needs like a guy with a proper hip hop English flow." And that's when Naz was like, I know there's a guy I know. Let me come with him tomorrow. Who comes into the studio the next day? Bumsy. So he flowed for Ted, and he liked what he had. So that's how we got to record now Clang Clang.
Nice.
So Clang Clang, we released it on radio, like maybe like about 2 weeks after that.
Which radio? Capital.
First station that played was Capital.
It's not homework.
Yes. I'm not sure who the. I think it was Muthoni Buika.
Not Eve.
Muthoni was before Eve. Yeah.
Interesting.
Just before Eve.
This is a proper class of music history. Kenyan music history.
101. Yeah. So it stayed on the charts. It's not homework for like 2 or 3 weeks, man, non-stop.
Nice.
So we were like, okay, clearly we have something right. We got the sound right.
Yeah.
So we hit studio again. So Ted was like, you know what, I'm liking the momentum. We're building, so let's see if we can work on more projects. So we hit back studio, and we worked on Lovers Rock as a second single. So anytime the songs landed on radio, used to be in the charts like 3-4 weeks, number one.
So have you finished school at this point?
Yeah. I was about. No, I'd cleared. I just don't know. I was doing my internship. I cleared Nini, so I was just doing internship. Then I graduated.
So how is the scene this time? So does
the scene
mean you're getting shows?
Not yet, but we were about to start getting. I think as a solo act at that point, I'd started getting. I'd done a couple of Miss Kenya, because that's when we were performing with Akina Bebe Cool. Yeah. Well, Akina True Black and Shilton were quite busy back then. So I used to do the campus shows also. A couple of those. Yeah. So when we had the 3 songs doing that well, Ted was like, okay, guys, you know what? It's time that we worked on a full album. So right about the same time, Safaricom was launching in Kenya. And Audio Vault had gotten the part of the contracts to do the activations as well. So
wait, Audio Vault or
Audio Vault
to do activations, like they were doing events.
Yeah, because they had their event side of of the company. David Morethi used to head that.
Yes, David Morethi.
Yes, still in the game though, doing his thing.
Yeah,
and so
he's a DJ as well.
Yeah, he's also a DJ. Yeah. So he was our first manager. So I remember there's one of the days when we had about two appearances to do, 2 performances to do. First one being at Nakumatt, UK, before they tore it down. So drove to the venue, and then once the crowd has picked, you get onto the venue and you do a thing. So what used to happen is Naz used to get on, I get on, then Bamzi then we call on Bamzi. So Naz does a solo song, I do my solo, then we call on Bamzi, we do the mashup.
Song together.
So when we finished the first show, it went pretty well. We killed it. Got back into the van. David was like, guys, listen, before we get to the next show, I need you to come up with a name for your group.
Interesting.
So I'm like I'm not announcing Wyre, Naz and Bamzi again ever. Okay, get a name before the next show. I'm like, man, that was the longest drive ever.
And it wasn't far.
No, it was. Where what do you call it? Camp Toyo is. Camp Toyo.
I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm like, man, we're trying to look for a name. Trying to think of B. N W. No, B N W. Nah, sounds corny. It just didn't work. The names are not coming. And then Naz all of a sudden said Necessary Noise. Then we all went quiet. We're like, that's it.
And
that describes us, because in most cases you put artists who don't gel together, you'll have chaos. In our case it worked.
Yeah.
So the Noise was necessary, man. So
nice.
Yeah, so that's how the name came up. We worked on the album for about a month.
So in the show he introduced you as
Necessary Noise.
So cool.
It was amazing, man. So after doing the album, I remember we planned for a launch. And one of the things that made Necessary Noise big back then because we didn't have music videos yet. Or the first album.
Yeah.
Was our stage shows. We had some very electric stage shows, man. It was crazy back then. So what happened was we used to light up a fire on stage. We had an amazing production team.
Yeah.
Light up a fire on stage, then myself and Bumsy jumped through the fire, hyping the crowd. You're like, when I say necessary, you say noise.
Yeah.
Necessary noise.
Nice,
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I remember when we were launching our album, there was a club called By Italia. You were still not born.
Yeah.
You were born in 2000 and we were launching our album.
Yeah.
And what happened is we lit up the fire on stage, and then myself and Bumsy got on stage, started hyping the crowd. Guys are going nuts. And then when it got to Naz's verse, she walked through the crowd with security.
Nice.
And I remember seeing a lady. She hadn't seen Nas coming. When she turned and she saw Nas, she passed out.
Wow.
Bro, it was like MJ vibes, huh? And that's when we were like, whoa, we have something strong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that album did pretty well for its time back then. We had physical copies of CDs. And
before Kenyan Boy.
Before Kenyan Boy.
Wow.
Yeah, but
interesting.
so about 3 months after, both Nas and Bumsy had to leave for studies abroad. So they went to Malaysia. So I was here. I continued now since I got a full-time job at Audiovolt as a producer now.
Yeah.
Since I was a first intern, and so it worked perfect for me. So that's when I got a lot of the experience as a producer for on the corporate side of things.
I'm curious, what
brands?
jingles and brands have you worked on at that time?
Wow, I did a lot of stuff for Safaricom. We did stuff for Unilever. Man, we worked at Ted was a big brand back then. So
every brand.
So his work spoke for him, and then that's just by virtue of me working with him, I ended up working on a lot of those brands. We did stuff for Kimbo.
I'm sure, I don't know if I can remember.
From back then? Wow.
Did you voice them or you just made?
I voiced some. I did even VOs for some of them. You'd never know it's me. Yeah, and sang on some of them. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Times you're just an all rounder. Yeah, so went on with my production. I dropped a couple of singles. I remember that's when I dropped Akina Usuhuba. One of my singles, Usuhuba. That did pretty well, and I continued now doing some of my solo shows as well.
Is that the season you dropped Chuki?
No, not yet.
Later?
Yes.
Wow.
Chuki came later. Some of the collaborations I did. I produced for guys like Akina Tequila. One of my favorite reggae songs is called Words and Sounds. Look it up. At least that one's on YouTube. And a couple of other artists. Produced for Prezzo, Naleta Action.
Yes. You're the one who produced that?
Yeah.
Nice one. When
if you listen to the song...
Clemo?
No, I did that.
That's
I did that. Because even if you listen to the song, it starts, Wyre the Love Child, Ponder Rhythm. That was my tag for production.
That time.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah, so I really went into production. I worked with
I think you're in the music video.
And engineering. For Naleta Action, I wasn't in. I was in the video for Words and Sounds. Yeah. That's when I got to meet Dij, because I used to engineer also a lot of albums. I did some engineering work for Eric Warnaina. He's there. We still talk, man. He's working on some projects. He's working on a comeback project.
Nice.
So expect some good stuff from him. Still got it, man.
Yeah.
He still can sing. He still can rap.
You worked with Eric Warnaina?
I remember engineering a project that he was working on. I engineered stuff for Achieng Abura, the late Abby. Yes. So man, I learned so much back then.
Nice.
So
which you definitely applied in now your career.
Exactly. That really helped me grow as an artist, man. Because now I know what I wanted from my music, and I think it's sort of it really molded me to the artist I am right now. That production phase, especially the engineering side of things, because I can do on stage and tell you, my guy. Come see me on the side here. Don't tell the engineer. No, my in-ears are not sounding the way I want. I had kidogo highs here, I had this, I do that. At least I know what I want.
At that time you're using in-ears?
Really?
At that time? Or
no, I mean
the sound?
No, because you're so used to mixing and mastering, making it in ear, so I know how I want to sound.
You know what you want. Nice. That's so cool.
And I'm saying 20 years later, I still know what I want because of what the experience I got back then. You know.
Nice one.
So after about 2-3 years, Nas and Bumsy came back from Malaysia, and
they went to the same place. They went to Malaysia both.
Yes.
Was it coincidence or it was?
They were family friends as well. So I think their folks also had planned something. When they got back, yes, I was doing some of my solo projects, but at that point, I think Coke was sponsoring some music projects, and they had just sponsored DJ's album. Ted had produced that album, and
that's interesting. So Coke that time.
At that time, that was in 2003. 2003.
Who owns the master?
We owned the master. Us and Ted. So Ted proposed to them that why don't we do a Necessary Noise comeback album?
Nice.
So that's when we started working on the second album for Necessary Noise. Now we started working on it. We're about halfway through. Bumsy's folks had mentioned, listen, we need you to go back and clear your studies. So Bumsy came through and he was like, you know what, guys, I don't want to be the one who will stall this project. So I beg to bow out of this project. Me and Nas were like, okay, cool, we'll continue, we'll still pick it up. So that's how we ended up working on now the Kenyan Boy album. And funny enough, Kenyan Boy was the last song we did.
Wow. I don't know how that happens.
It was not going to be on bro, it was not going to be on the album. I remember the session itself. We had finished, we were almost done. Ted was done with the master of the album. And then I think Nas came up with that hook. I don't know how they did the skip.
Also, there's this song I grew up with. Bless my room and wake up.
Yes.
Was it in that album?
So that was the second last song recorded just before Kenyan Boy.
Yeah.
And that album, took me and Nas to the whole world.
Wow.
That was the Kenyan Boy album.
Yeah.
That's what put both me and her in a good place now as household names, and put us in the best place now to, after that project, to be able to stand as solo artists as well.
Nice.
Go back to our solo projects.
Okay.
Man.
So at that time, do you have management?
Yeah, we were still working with David as management. David Morethi. So he was the one who was doing most of our bookings at that time.
Nice one.
But the project was basically myself, Nas, and Ted Josiah. He was part of the project.
Yeah.
And one thing I liked about him. He wouldn't just produce and leave you to push the project. He wanted to be fully involved.
Nice one.
Yeah, man. So we had a couple of anthems from there. Kenyan Boy took off. Bless My Room became even bigger.
Yeah.
I think first music video we ever did was for Kenyan Boy.
Yeah, I remember that video. You're walking in
the streets, man.
Yeah.
I'm in a mud. I remember I was standing outside Sunbeam. If you remember Sunbeam?
Yeah.
And my threes are passing and I'm doing my shots. It was crazy.
Who's shooting music videos at that time?
That was Ted.
Wow, yes.
Bro, I watched Ted pick a camera. He's fooling around with the camcorder in the studio.
Yeah.
He had a software on his. Ted is such a genius, man. I mean, he's mad.
Yeah.
He had some software he had never opened on his comp, because him is just Logic diehard. And
Logic that I had at that time.
Ted was the king of Logic. Did nothing else. Baka, hey, Ted. Anyway, so he started clicking on this software. He's like, no. Like, he grabbed the camcorder. We used to have a cat in the studio. He went to
shooting the cat.
He shot the cat. Uploaded the clips. Then he started cutting it up and editing. That's how Ted started teaching himself slowly.
Nice one.
Shortly, he ended up now being like one of the guru of
both
video gurus in video production back then.
Yeah.
Shortly, he invested in a camera. Back then, it was a DVX that was hot.
Yeah.
And that's how he shot Kenyan Boy.
Nice one.
Kenyan Girl.
Interesting.
That's crazy.
Okay, so at this time, let's talk about royalties and masters. How is that looking like? Who owns what? And
so we had we did an agreement that we owned the
split sheet.
Yes, we did a split sheet and we owned it equally ourselves. There was also the label at that. I mean the production house at that point. So it was myself, Ted, and Nas, and also an Audiovolt as well. Yeah, so it was good, and for its time, it worked pretty well because we were selling physical copies pretty well. We were really moving some. That album, man, really showed us a thing or two.
Did you have a distributor, or you did the distributor?
No, funny thing is, we used to literally do the rounds, taking your CDs to the different stores on consignment. Here there was a store called what? There's a music store here.
I've heard about.
Was it Press
store.
Play?
I
think there was Press Play here.
Yeah.
And then there was Asanad's in town. There was Music Land. So you used to take your CDs, your consignment of like 20 CDs, and then they call you back when the stock is over. Go get your check.
Nice.
Like literally. But that album really sold because now I think back then radio really jumped on that project. It was a really hot project, so it really helped market that album. In fact, that album is what got me and Nas our first tour of the US.
Nice. Yeah.
This was in 2003, 2004.
When some people are being born.
Some of us. Shout out to the cameraman. Bless. Yeah, man. So that was an amazing project for us, man. And but you know what? The digital age really has really helped. Because back then, even touring was a bit stressed because you had to carry one whole other suitcase full of CDs and albums. Man. So luggage was a bit cumbersome.
Hey, and you didn't have issues with customs going with?
We did once in a while, but at times you just say, listen, I'm coming to market my music.
And they understand.
Like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So, how at this time, being a musician is out, like your parents saw that you were passionate about music and accepted you to
bro in fact
do this thing, or
in fact that was the reason I managed to pursue this career. My folks were my biggest fans.
Nice one. That's amazing.
My folks were my biggest fans. I remember when my first album came out, my dad literally used to be with his pals. Even if it's in the bar, you'd carry my album. Like, listen, this is my son, man. Buy this CD.
Nice one.
Buy this tape,
Yeah.
And I think that went a long way in me knowing this is what I want to do and me being able to grow. Because a lot of my pals didn't manage to pursue their music careers because their folks didn't want it. Yeah. They never used to see it as a career or anything. Like fanya masomo yako lakini so I think that support from them. In fact, they co-sponsored our first album.
Nice one.
In fact, all our parents, Naz's parents, Bamzi's and mine, co-sponsored our first album. So that initial push is what really helped us.
Tell that parent that is seeing their child getting into music and they're skeptical about it.
You never know. They might just be the game changer, man.
They might be the next love child.
Yeah, man. You never know.
Yeah,
man.
Awesome. Okay. So transition from Necessary Noise to your solo career.
Yes.
How does that look like? How do we get into Chuki?
So in 2000 and 5, 6, I remember mentioning to Naz that I want to start working on my solo projects, and I remember hitting studio. I produced Chuki.
Nice one.
Yeah, those were my production days. I produced Chuki. Who played the guitar for Isaac Mugundu? Did you know Isaac Mugundu? Aizo played the guitar on
nice one.
on Chuki. Yeah, man. So shout out to Aizo. He's still rocking stages up to now, man.
Yeah. Very, very good guitarist.
Amazing guitarist. Yes. Yeah. So I remember even calling Naz into studio, and she heard it and she loved it. She couldn't wait for it to drop. So I started.
So you're transitioning from
Necessary Noise now to now starting to release.
What would you call Necessary Noise sound?
It's a fusion. I'd say it's a fusion of different genres, because we did reggae, we did dancehall. Yeah. Naz had the hip hop influence. I had R&B influence as well. Yeah. It's just, I don't know, it's just Necessary Noise. Yeah. It's a whole mix. It's a blend of just different sounds that, you know, but the reggae side really took off for us in terms of identity and stuff. Yeah, that really took off.
Yeah, and you went with it.
yeah, definitely. So the first single I released now,
as a solo artist.
Yes, I think in 2005 was or 2006 was Chuki.
Oh, it was your first single.
Yes. No, after Necessary Noise. Yeah. After the Kenyan Boy album. Yeah. Very first single I dropped ever was Sikiza, and then did a couple of features that also came out later, and then now I dropped Usuba later. But now after Necessary Noise, I dropped now Chuki, and that one now, man, Chuki took off, man.
Nice one.
Chuki really. I remember Pinye putting it on Beat of the Week.
Yeah. In your white, was it a suit?
Was it? No. I was in some turtleneck sweater.
Yes.
Yeah. Even Prezzo did a cameo on the intro song. With this chick firing at him. Did he on the video? So that one took pretty well. And then the second single I dropped was Make a Choice. Produced with by Musioka at Homeboys. Now the reason for me that was very strategic, because I wanted to show guys both my sides.
You can do
both the R&B and the dancehall. And Make a Choice now became a club banger, man.
This is you're working on definition of the
Love Child album, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so in end of 2006, mid 2006 is when now the album dropped. Definition of a Love Child, because I wanted to show guys now this is me as Wyre, this is my sound.
So that time, how does releasing music look like? Like you
still physical copies, and then you go. There was nothing digital yet. You go to radio, literally do the rounds. But you see what I liked about that back then was you had a rapport with the radio presenters.
Nice.
I could call the DJs, even selectors, DJs. I knew DJs personally. Could call. I don't think that's happening much right now. I still do it. I'm from the old school, so I'll still call up DJs and like, yo, did you get my email? You know what I mean?
Nice.
Make sure they get the music. If they need drops or dub plates, I work on that and send it to them. So that one did pretty well as well. I started touring a lot now as a solo artist. Second album I worked on was now 10 Years Wiser.
And which came later on?
Yeah, that was like maybe 2009, 2010.
10, yeah.
Did 10 Years Wiser. There's a couple of singles in between. And 10 Years Wiser, that's the album that had Uprising. And
so at this time, have you started playing live? Do you do?
Yes.
Perform with a track, or are you playing with a live band?
Initially, during the time just before I dropped the album for Definition, I was doing a lot of playback. But now I started falling in love with playing live when the album dropped. I did a couple of gigs where I preferred to play live, and that's one thing I remember Ted telling me, listen, hey, your live band act is quite something.
Nice.
So I was like, okay, I'll try and see how far it goes. So when in 2010, I think is when I dropped the 10 Years Wiser album. It had tracks like Uprising.
Is it because you're in the game 10 years? Why did you call
There's
it
a certain
10 years?
milestone I'd hit by 2010. It's like I'd given myself a target. So it's like at the beginning of that decade kind of thing. So I was like, that's why for me it made my sound had grown, my stage act had grown, and my the brand as a solo act had grown as well. So I was marking that milestone. So it was like 10 years wiser, because even my pen game had really changed. And that album I heavily worked on it with Ulopa. Ulopa, man, I slept in the studio so many nights. Many sleepless nights.
Where's Ulopa right now? I've not had.
I'm about to look for him, trust me. I've been planning to link up with him because I really want to work with him again. But he was so talented, man. His sound was just
for swing.
Back then, yes. No, Swing came. I think just before Swing was around the time for. No, he didn't produce Swing. Who did Swing? Swing was Ogopa.
Oh, it was Ogopa.
Yeah.
But there's a season he was working with Klepto.
Yes, yes. When Klepto, I think, had.
When Nyash had gone.
Yes, when Kolo and Roba did that project. That's when now he did that project. So yeah, that went pretty well. 10 years was Uprising for me was also a good milestone. Getting onto the relationship rhythm, because G Money made that link.
Nice.
He was like, in fact, I think he was new in town at that point. He's like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I like your sound, and I'd like to introduce you to Arif Cooper and see what you can do. So Arif sent me the rhythm, and I managed to voice it. And when I sent it back, they loved what I did. So I ended up getting onto the official rhythm album, Relationship Rhythm.
Nice one. So the song is in the.
I'm on the album, man.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's
so
cool.
Because I remember there's a DJ who called me from the US, and he was like, "Bro, I'm seeing, DJs have this thing of being in a DJ's pool. Back then, they've subscribed to any DJ's pool. So when any new album comes out from top producers, you get your digital copy and whatever."
Nice one.
So he's like, "Bro, I'm seeing an album here. I'm seeing Sean Paul. I'm seeing Ginger. I'm seeing Alaine, Cecile, Chris Martin. Then I'm seeing Wyre."
Wyre.
So I'm like, bro, so you just click on the jam. So you just click on it. He clicked on it. He just had Love Child Panic. He died. He's like, bro, you finished us. You've malized us here.
So is that the link that opened up to all the collabos that?
So now that one opened doors, because now I remember G Money called me at some point like, "Congrats, I'm hearing you." He sent me a BBM, guys, of BlackBerry. Sent me a message, "Congrats, I'm hearing you I'm listening to you on Wyre FM." Wyre FM. I'm like, what? Yeah. And I'm like, being a reggae artist that's not from there. For it's a big thing to get. For me, it was a big thing to get played on that side. Yeah. I was like, wicked! Finally, it's happening. So now came in the collaborations. I remember Chris.
Actually, before the collaboration, this song, how is it split for that? Like, is there?
Yes, no, we worked out a whole split thing with the producer. So. So everybody's getting paid.
Okay. So they send the instrumental. You record it from here.
Yeah. Yes, I did my vocals here. Send back the stems. He mixed and mastered on that side. Yeah.
Interesting.
Digital age at least started creeping in. So that worked out pretty well. It opened other doors, because now artists on that side started getting to know me. So
have you played in Jamaica?
Yes, I have.
Nice one.
So where was I? So I remember Chris Martin and Cecile were coming to Nairobi for a concert called the Jam Down or something by Homeboys. And I talked to John of Homebase, like, yo, listen, like, yo, bro, listen, I'd love to do a collaboration with Cecile. He's like, actually, that sounds like a good idea. Let's see what we can put together. So I sent him an instrumental. Sent him 2 instrumentals. We created. I told him I'd either like to do a remix of one of my songs, like she said that, and then I'll send you another instrumental. He sent me both. When we sent to her, she loved. Both. She said that
we're doing both.
She liked both, but she said that let's work on this. Bro, she sent the vocals like back in a week.
Nice, man.
I could not believe what I heard in my shit. Killed it. Yeah, it was amazing, man. And I remember the song played for a week before the concert, and then guys did not know that I was gonna do a cameo on her set.
Nice.
So, bro, and she called me. The clip is somewhere on YouTube. Yeah. She called me on stage, bro. I got on it. The crowd went ballistic. Wow. Nice. It was crazy. But you see, now they had known me because I was on the same project with them.
Yeah, because of the rhythm.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like that artists, international language, like, you're from off this rhythm, scriptures rhythm, that rhythm, you know. So.
Nice.
So yeah, that was a great show. Then Elaine came to Nairobi, but we didn't meet. I opened for her at Sepetuka, but we didn't link up. But I reached out to her management maybe like a year or 2 after, and I was like, I'd like to work with her. She was like, okay. She asked Elaine. Elaine was like, okay, send the idea. We see if I like it. Me
this is for Nakupenda.
Yes. I mean, so I called Dilly, where are you? I'm going. Where is the Love Child Records? Love Child Records. I told, where are you come now? So we did like a 3-hour session. Worked on the beat. I wrote the verse and I did the first verse. And I wrote half the chorus. Sent the idea. Took about a week before they got back. It was the longest wait of my life also. I was like, damn it. She didn't like the song. Amanda. But she sent me an email. She was like, yo, hey, Wyre, I love the song. You're a wicked artist. I'll voice it and send you back the stems. Like, yes. So I remember I was on tour. I was in LD doing a show. And then when I got off stage, I look at my phone. I see I've gotten a Dropbox.
Nice one.
I'm like, is it? Then I looked. I'm seeing stems. You guy, I've never kimbied. I told the I told the dere, please take me to the hotel now.
Oh, to the hotel.
Yeah. I listened to the vocals. I flipped. You know, she's the one who decided to sing in Swahili on her own.
So she didn't even ask
I didn't know.
What does this mean?
No. She did it herself.
Did her own research.
That's so flipped. Cool. And she had followed the brief because I told her, I love how you sing.
Oh, you give her a brief?
Yeah, I told her, I love how you sing and I love how you DJ also. But I also love how you DJ. So I told her, I love her. She can do a mix of 2. And she did exactly that. She killed it.
Nice one.
And now that jam just ended up being now
a beastie.
Because I remember the time G Money teased it on air. Bro, I think I was trending for like 2 days. We're trending for like 2 days.
Nice.
So right around the same time, I got nominated for International Reggae Awards, which were being held in Miami. So that, I think, February. Traveled to Miami for the awards, and that's when I won that category, by the way. Because I was up against some heavyweights, but we give thanks, it went well.
Nice one.
Very well. So
what year is this?
2013.
Wow.
That was 2013. 2013, because I was nominated for Best New Entertainer.
You know, him being a legend, I feel like we can't cover everything. I'm seeing Mr. Producer telling me that
time not good
is going.
We'll do episode 2.
We should do another one.
Yeah.
But let me ask, before we started the episode, I had asked a question, and we said we'll talk about it here. I think it's good we talk about it now, and then we'll get into performance to your show. Yes, 2 things I really like about your brand is that you've mentioned about your son right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure many people watching have never known that you're married, that you have family apart from having a ring. So how have you been able to separate that? How have you been able to do that?
You see, I lived my whole life in front of cameras.
Yeah.
It comes with the job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're not on stage, you're on TV or in front of a camera, on tour, you know what I mean? So I think the one thing that keeps you sane is when you go back home to your family.
Yeah.
And that's why I cherish and I value it so much, and I protect it at all costs, because that's what grounds me. It keeps you at home. You're not a superstar. You're dad. You're dad, you're a husband. You know what I mean? And it grounds you. You know what I mean? And but also for me, it gives me, it's what's given me purpose in life, you know, to work harder, for the extra mouths to feed in the house. So I mean, it gives you purpose in life, man. For me, that's
nice.
That's what family is to me. So family is everything, man. Family first.
Yeah. And how have you been able to separate it? Because I
don't. You see, it's a personal
just
decision.
Posting.
I think it's a personal decision. Some artists do prefer.
Yeah. Do they come for your shows?
Yeah, once in a while, but they won't be all up in the cameras. You'll see them, but they won't be all up in the cameras and stuff. But yeah, they've been very critical when it comes to supporting my career.
Nice, man.
For sure, man. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Some of us who are getting into that space would want to have that. The other thing, your brand is clean. Like, I've never had you in a scandal. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. There's guys who thrive on it.
Yeah. In scandals.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be one to say this is what to do or what not to do.
Yeah.
I mean, some brands are built on scandal.
Yeah.
Because maybe that's what the fan wants to see.
Yeah.
Okay. But I think I've come from the old school where it's your sales, or your stage act that shows how much of an artist you are. You know what I mean? But I think also now coming in with a digital age, things have changed. Some people some fans want to see interesting things online. Like who did this guy punch last night before he dropped this song? But and it works for some artists. You know what I mean? So I think I prefer sticking to to the music, to the art side of things, and the quality of the art. Not to compromise on it, and see how far that goes.
The other thing, as you've mentioned that, I've just thought, how have you been able to have, like, your brand has been for long and
alive for some time,
and it's still making sense. You're still getting booked for shows. You're all over. You're in Eldoret. You're where?
I think for me it's the quest to keep going. The quest to always stand out. One, as a brand.
Nice.
The quest to have my sound be a trendsetter. You know what I mean? And sound unique. I don't want to jump on what's hot. I want to bring in a sound that will give me an extra couple of years because I pioneered it. Because if you jump on what's hot, you might die with the fashion very quick. You know what I mean? But if you brought in a sound, you see, as an artist, before you manage to turn your name into a brand, it's very hard for you to dictate. But once your brand, your name is turned into a brand, you can be able to show your fans, now this is what I'm trying to achieve with my sound.
Nice one.
This is a new sound I'm bringing, so try it out. If you like it, it becomes a new thing. It becomes a new trend, and that gives you more longevity. I also don't shy away from working with new artists.
Nice.
And I think that's one thing all through my career. I've never shied away from working with new artists, because one, I was once there, and if somebody didn't give me a chance, I probably wouldn't have been here. Two, it keeps you also in touch with their target market.
Nice.
And relevant. You know what I mean? So whenever an artist with newer generation will reach out to me, many of them have reached out and asked me to do remixes, collaborations. I'd always jump on that, and I'll voice a clean 16. If you want a hook, I'll voice it. What that does, it keeps my brand alive and it keeps me in touch also with the younger generation as well. So don't be shocked if you see me in your next Gen Z show just dropping a loose 16 bars.
This lineup, which we are going to talk about Forza right now. Actually, let's get into that. I'm really looking forward to seeing you.
I'm psyched up for it, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, tell us about that. What should we expect?
Yeah, so I'm definitely going on stage live with Gravity Band.
Yes,
that's my family, 17th. Man. That's my family on the 17th of August. Looking forward. We've been prepping already, doing our rehearsals with them. Come ready to listen to the past, present, and future. You know what I mean? A blend of all. I'm going to take you through a journey. You know what I mean? I've got some of the best musicians on set. You know, big up Matthew and the gang.
Yeah, Matayo.
Yeah, man. Big, amazing background vocalists like Kinda doing their thing. So I can't wait because I've put together a clever set, man. There's because man, the whole month you've put up a crazy lineup.
Yeah.
So I have to hold fort, man. I'm like, I looked at that calendar. I'm like, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll play our part. But man, I'm really excited about it. I haven't played here before. I played in the what you call the conference room upstairs.
Oh, Expo.
The Expo. Yeah. I did that a couple of years back. But now where you guys have set up the Forza, I can't wait. I can't wait to do that. I'm looking forward to that, man. Yeah. So
invite people. People should come.
If you haven't gotten your tickets for Forza 2025, make sure you get them early enough, man.
Yes.
Don't miss out on the fun,
come
man.
Watch the legend.
Bless up, man.
Himself.
Yeah.
And the ticket is 500, which is redeemable. You can get drinks.
It's a deal and a half. Deal and a half, man, for sure, man.
It's not every day you get to watch Wyre and all the artists in the lineup.
Can't wait to hit that stage.
I'm tempted to. Can we do the quick fire? Yes, please. Okay, let's do.
If the fire is too hot, you'll just see silence.
You'll just see silence.
Okay.
We'll
see the silence.
Actually, some of the questions you've answered, but let's do it. First song you ever released?
Sikiza.
Studio or stage?
That's a hard one. No, both. That was hard.
Dream collabo?
Damian Marley.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Junior Gong any day, man.
Favorite Jamaican artist?
Still gotta be Damian.
Yeah. Kenyan?
Okay, that's hard. I'm a big Nameless fan, huh? By the way,
Nameless?
Very big Nameless fan.
I've just seen you've released a song together, actually.
Yeah, with him and Juakali. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a huge Nameless fan. But shout out all the artists doing their thing out there, man. There's many. I can't say it to this one only.
Go-to classic you'll never get tired of? It can be your song.
No. Okay, for my song Uprising, I have a soft spot for that one. MJ Dirty Diana.
Nice. Something fans will be surprised to know about you.
I eat a lot. I don't know where the food goes, but I eat a
Wow. Vinyl or digital?
Well, I'm actually in the process of getting a vinyl machine, because that's what I grew up listening to. So with the Bob Marley products out now, they're doing vinyl, which you can connect to Bluetooth speakers. So there's some gritty sound that vinyl has.
Nice.
That I love. But in terms of convenience, digital helps. Traveling and stuff.
Yeah. Favorite lyric you've written?
Those are okay. Chuki,
nice.
and Uprising, those two.
Yeah, I remember when I know you've talked to me about this. When I was actively performing in my set, there's a song that worked really well with Chuki, so I used to just.
I remember you tagged me on that sometime.
Yes.
I remember you posting that.
And people jamming to it.
Nice.
Very much at that time.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. If not music, what would you be doing?
I'll pass on that.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, man. I've
this
enjoyed
has been an amazing conversation. I'm sure there's so much we have not talked about.
a lot.
We should call you for season 2.
Season 2. I know, right?
Part 2.
We'll make it happen, for sure.
But thank you for coming. Thank you for the amazing work you've done for the industry.
Thank you.
I grew up literally listening to you.
Wicked.
It's amazing sitting here with
Pleasure,
you.
bro. Pleasure's mine, man.
Yeah.
And big up all the great stuff you're doing, especially on the live circuit, man.
Thank you.
Hmm?
Thank you very much.
Talk soon, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That has been our time. We're on the lower ground floor of Sarit, Hedgehog Creative. Come for all your musical needs. If you want instruments, if you want music classes as well, we do music classes here. See you on the next episode. Bye bye.